Good evening, good evening. Welcome to another day's vacation. Welcome in, welcome in. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I am David Dave. I am the agent and owner of the Cantrell Country Travel. Princess Paula Bell, welcome in. Good to see you. Oh, it's definitely good to see you, Paula. It's been a while since we've had had the honor or the pleasure of your company in the chat for a while. Good to see you. Obviously, it's good to see anybody else walking in. But if you catch the replay, um, or if you're ninja watching, it's a pleasure to have you. If you are looking to travel, guys, I do hope that you guys are traveling. Somehow my logo has gotten off the thing, so we need my logo. Yeah, I'm betting, Paula. Yes, they don't stay young so fast. Harlan, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. What better way tonight to start with a vacation and then traveling over to traveling with Tinkerbell at 7 p.m. Yeah, that's the only way to do it, right, Harlan? Good to see you all. Good to see you. Um, what my plans were tonight, guys, I was going to finish up Australia, but unfortunately, I had an issue with my laptop this past weekend. It is now in the repair shop, and I'm having to make my streams with um, StreamYard on my phone. Figures I'm streaming with the phone. Well, which I should be used to anyways. When you stream it, when you stream in the parks, you're usually using your phone anyways to do live streams in the park. But it is good to see you, Harlan. Hope you're having a good week so far. And I hope the little one is doing good, Paula. It's good to see you. Anyways, so hopefully we'll get some more people to come on in. Hopefully they'll get the notification. Um, YouTube's been mighty. Yeah, I'm betting they listen. They grow fast when they're little. That's when they start getting to a certain age that they start growing bigger and not so good, but not so bad either. Okay, well that's cute, Paula. Well, I hope so. You're her mother. That's a good thing. And I'm sorry that you're having not such a good week, but I'm glad you're thing. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna send a link to somebody. I'm gonna send the link to somebody, and then I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. The link is in IG with me, you, and Mike. Okay, now I'm back. Traveling with Tinkerbell, Harley. Oh, it is our good friend Tinkerbell. It's always good to see you, Tinkerbell. How are you tonight? I hope your traveling adventures are doing good. Um, As you can see, I'm wearing some new software. I'm wearing my I just got this today. Look at that beauty logo on the hat. Look at that brand new shirt. I'm loving it. I'm having a good day. That just got here today, and I'm loving it. Oh, hi, would you like to come on for a little bit, Tinkerbell? I got Richard coming on. Would you like to come in? I can send you the link if you'd like to, if you got time. I do know you got your show at 7. I'm not planning on going long tonight, so it's not going to be um, particularly since my laptop decided to take a dive this weekend. So, Jason Theobald, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Yeah, preparing for you. Yeah, I know you're preparing for your 7 o'clock show. And trust me, I'll be sending them over. I will be sending them over that way when I'm done here. Um, okay, if you finish, cool. Um, yeah, because I'm not going to go too long tonight. Like I said, my laptop took a bite, so everything that I had planned tonight pretty much went up in smoke when my laptop got a virus and pretty much put it out of commission. But at least I got something. I get to wear my new. I get to wear my new shirt with logo on it, so I'm good. I'm good. But yeah, so but you're more than welcome if you get finished in time. But anyways, I was just talking to somebody today. Speaking of traveling, I was actually talking to somebody about a cruise, and they've never been on a cruise, but they want to do a cruise. I It was kind of nice because I was actually able to tell them and give them kind of some information today, and actually gave them. I was able to give them my business card, so I actually had to do some, got to do some work and looking on it. And hopefully, I can reel them in because from what they're looking for, they want the drink packages. So I'll be able to sell them a drink package, um, and then because it's their first cruise, they're looking to do maybe a 4 night, 5 day thing, which is um, Tinkerbell. Let me ask you this: would you? I told them, they said they were looking for the most economical price, and they were looking for like a 4 or 5 day cruise. Now I know most of the big ships do 7 to 9 days, 7 or more. I actually was it last night? Hold on, no, it couldn't have been. I just sent the link from here today. That can't be right. Something screwed up, Mike or Richard. The link I sent you is from today. It has to be because I just copied it. Okay, now we're back to square one. Well, they live it, and the thing of it is, they live in the same town. They're actually my next door neighbor. I actually kind of thought about them. I kind of recommended the Elation for them this time around. Oh, will they? Yeah, they're It depends on when they're looking at it. Now, if they're looking for longer, then I may go in and look for what kind of cruises they do. Um, but I do know that I definitely I kind of recommended them the Elation at this point in time because of the location they're at, and they're actually my next door neighbor. And the Elation wasn't a bad ship. Yeah, MSC is definitely cost effective. So I will check on it. I just don't know how far they want to travel um, to get out of port. That's some things I still have to find out. So I'm going to be looking at different things across the board for them. But I do know that they are interested, so that's a good sign for me. Um, so yeah, I'll be trying to definitely work around it. I mean, I am myself am ready for a cruise. I cannot wait to. I'm actually going to, if some things work out by the end of this month, I'm going to put in for an April cruise next year on a Royal Caribbean out out of Port Canaveral, most likely. Yeah, understandable, Paula. And then, of course, here comes Richard. Hello, Richard.
Hello. Thank you for sending me the right link.
I'm telling you, the other one was the right link. I don't know what it is. It's just I don't know why it didn't. I don't know why it.
The first
It
one
must
is
have put.
set. I clicked on it, and it's at the very top left-hand corner. It said Disney Life.
Yeah, something's not right. Then
Yeah.
it's
Maybe you
apparently
just
it's
got them
went.
mixed up. The second one you sent me,
No, I actually
obviously. I don't know what
no,
happened. Yeah.
I don't either. I mean, because I copied the
Whatever.
link right. Well, you know how you got the bottom controls here where it says Mike, Cam, guest, more. I
Yeah.
copied the link right out of invite guest, so that should have been the right link. So I don't know what
I don't
happened.
know. Yeah.
Unless it got cross wired and copied the link off of the board from yesterday's stream, which
Yeah.
is possible.
Or you could have accidentally not pushed copy, already had it copied from yesterday, and just pushed paste.
I'm pretty sure I hit copy, but I
Eh,
could have hit the wrong one too.
I've
So
done it
I
before
don't know.
too.
You
Not a
got the, you
problem.
got you know what? You got the link now. You're here. Good. And I was just telling them I was talking to Tinkerbell because Tinkerbell's in here. I've got my next door neighbor was talking to me this. I had to go to the house because new gear for the business.
Yep.
New beer, new gear for the business. So I'm all set. I can I can start being my walking billboard. But yeah, I was and I was telling Tinkerbell and even Harlan because I agree with them. You know,
Uh,
Harlan said this, and I agree. MSC can be cost effective.
yeah.
I was just gonna, but what I was telling her, I says, is my next door neighbor, so I just don't know how far they actually want to travel. Um, I don't know if they'd be willing to want to go down to like Port Canaveral. So one of my things that I recommended to her was Carnival Elation, but uh, trust me, I will be looking at the other cruises. Like both Harlan and Tinkerbell said, MSC is definitely cost effective. Hello, Monorail Molly. And Molly, I need to send you a thank you to you and Tina. That was a fun show, guys. Um,
I
believe it
wonder.
or not,
I wonder, Dave. Do you think Disney, since they are making, we know that they're trying to make smaller ships now. Do you think Disney might be trying to go into the cost-effective market now?
I doubt
Making
it.
it a
I
little
doubt
bit
it.
cheaper than
I
their old
highly doubt
ones?
it. I doubt it.
They
Because
could, smaller ship, less people, but less price.
well, I would love to have you,
Yeah.
Molly,
Yeah.
um, talk to the rest of the triple C's. I definitely would love to get all of the triple C's on here, or as many of you on here as I can.
Yeah.
And see, Tinkerbell says the same thing I'm saying. Not at all.
Yeah.
Disney will never bring their price down.
I don't think they will, but they did say they're making smaller ships. We know that's to go to different ports, that for sure, because Disney is very, very lacking on what ports they go to right now.
Hello,
Really,
Mama D. Good to
their
see you
ships are too
again.
big,
Oh well,
so they need to go
apparently,
smaller.
apparently, Tinkerbell loves MSC.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, thank you, Molly. Apparently, Harlan is against MSC. Tinkerbell loves MSC. Honestly, I'm not going to lie, Harlan.
no
I'm going to
opinion.
try the I
I
want to
would really
try
like to try.
MSC.
Yeah.
I want to try MSC because I did take the tour. I mean, I don't know if you got to watch the video that I did on the
Yeah.
cruise line show. It's been a few weeks. It was back in November when I did it. It was
Yeah.
before I met. Actually, it was before I met Tinkerbell. I did a couple of weeks where I
Oh,
did some of
Harlan. That's pretty bad.
yeah.
The
I mean, if the
customer
customer
service
service
part.
service is bad, then yeah, that. But maybe
I had
you just had a bad
I
day.
had a little
Maybe
bit
you
of a
just.
problem. I had a
What do
little
you
bit of
mean,
problem with
John?
Princess
Okay,
and their customer
hold
service.
on, John.
Really.
I got
Yeah.
to ask John. Have you actually sailed on an MSC cruise, John?
Mm. I had customer service problems at Princess when I went on to it. Yes.
Oh, so even that, okay. So that's two
Mm.
that said there's been that makes you think. But
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and and yeah, I agree. I need to try. I need to try MSC as a travel agent. So and it may be that if I experience bad, well,
Yeah.
obviously, I will think about recommending it or not. I
Yeah. One
mean,
and
I
done.
know
Yeah.
even with issues I have with Carnival Elation, and it really wasn't it was nothing they could do. It was pretty much the weather, plus the fact that both my parents got sick that weekend on the cruise. Um, um,
I had
so
I had
that's
quite a bit
what.
of problems with the Princess, really, enough that I would not try to go on to it again. Really.
Well, then you know what? Let me talk to Tinkerbell, and I
Yeah.
will tell you what I will do. If I can get Tinkerbell to come on where she can assist me. I don't
Yeah.
know if Tinkerbell's still watching, but maybe I can get Tinkerbell to come on a Thursday, and we will do a strictly first time cruiser Q and
Yeah.
A
That
because
would be nice.
I know Debbie still has a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Um, I know Stephanie and Paul have had questions in the past because but yeah, I will.
We'll come
Bad
in,
things, and
Debbie.
it happens on a cruise, something to warm potential.
Debbie's here now,
Yes,
so and
and it
spoke her
is.
name.
If it what I will, let me send you the link. I don't know if Richard can do it or not.
Oh, I can.
Richard, can you
He
hold
said the
on to him
second
while
one you
I
sent
go?
me worked really well.
If you can you hold on to the?
Maybe.
Can you keep him company for a minute while I send Tinkerbell the link?
Copy. Can I?
I don't know if you can or not. I've got it. So if you'll keep them a little.
Yeah, I don't have her.
Come in and convince her to do a for us first time cruisers. Because honestly, I wish I had known some of the people back when I went on a first cruise, so that I knew what to expect. Um, it was kind of crazy, but Princess was okay. RC had lots of hidden charges, but nice. NLC is okay. Yeah. Well, you know what though? Here's the thing. Here's the good thing about. Yeah, that's Finn. Um, Debbie's asking, "How are you, Richard?"
Doing good.
We're still waiting to see him in. We're still waiting to see him in on that on the other target that was all up in the air last night. But you know
Yeah,
that's for another. That's for another show.
it's not going to be tonight. I'm not going to try to dress up as. Yeah.
No, but hopefully we can get. But if Jen's still in here, Jen, I will definitely see if I can. I actually want to tie Tinkerbell down to two shows coming in the coming week. One, I do like the fact doing a Q&A for first timers, letting them ask questions. And then I still want to do across the weight because there's some ports I want to hit. And you,
Yeah.
well, you know the if we have to coordinate the time, that's fine. You know my show is on Thursday. I can always push it. I can always do what I did with the Monday night show and push it to
Yeah.
9 o'clock if I have to. Um,
Tired. I'm tired.
Tired. What are you
Yeah.
kidding? That show was awesome last night. And not to mention the fact that I hit over 600. I was
Yes.
quite surprised that that happened last night. But
Yeah. You're getting
well, I was
close.
surprised. I what over 600?
Yeah.
I'm at 601. I'm at
Yeah, you're at
601 to be.
601.
Honestly, I'm going to tell you this.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm not expecting this week. I'm not expecting this week. I've got a couple of ideas I want to do for this week. But yeah, maybe next week will be good. Let me talk to Tinkerbell and not doing any critics while 3 golf trips and a Vegas plus Maryland meetup at Wyoming reunion with my Air Force
Yeah.
buddies. Not any doing critiques.
Yep.
Yep. And here comes our third guest. Here comes. Hello, Tinkerbell.
Hey, how are you
We
guys
got
doing?
we doing good, but I have a request from one of my people
All right, what's
that
going
that
on?
are doing a first time cruise this year.
Okay.
And I thought, I mean, I'm still in my early infant, so I'm still learning some of the tricks and trades, getting better. Because I was able to give some good information to the client that I was talking to today, which was my next door neighbor. But I would love to do if you get when you get the time, maybe set a date where we can do a Q&A with some of the first time cruisers
Okay.
and answer questions.
Yeah, definitely. Let me see.
Um,
You go on. When do you go live next? This Thursday?
I do Thursday, but she can't. The one person that wants to ask, she's got a show at 7 o'clock on Thursday, but she was thinking maybe next Thursday.
The
Um,
13th?
yeah.
I could do
So
the
I mean, I don't.
13th.
If you can do the 13th, Molly,
Hmm.
are we locked in for the
Yeah.
13th?
Yeah,
Because
we
I
could do
do
the
know that
13th.
her family her family's paying for her, and they're going on their first cruise. So I know she's
Yeah.
Okay.
been
Yeah,
asking some first.
I'm definitely down for the 13. I cannot do the 20 or the 27 because I'm not going to be in town.
Okay.
Oh no, you're probably going to be on a cruise, knowing you.
No, I'm actually going to go visit my daughter in Missouri because
Oh.
it's my grandson's first birthday.
Okay.
Oh well, happy early birthday to him.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, Molly said the 13th is good, so we'll bring Molly on, and she can ask the questions all she wants. And between me and you, we'll be able to. Hopefully, we can get her answer questions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. That'll be nice. Yeah, set it
Because
all
I
up
do,
and send me the link and we'll do it. We'll get it done.
I still want to lock you, Jeffy, and Keith to do a small miniaturize
Hmm.
Across
on
the way.
because I got on a miniature across the way because I actually am looking at a specific cruise for April, and I got a
Okay.
couple of questions on a couple of ports for you guys.
Yeah, definitely. Either that or you can come on our Across the Way show. Just let me know when and I can squeeze you in there.
Oh, you can go one of her shows too.
Oh yeah,
Look, he's like, that's a big show.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm telling you, if you have not seen their Wednesday night show, they do what you saw on that Wednesday is what you get on their show. They're full of good information, and it's just, and it's fun.
We're actually this tomorrow. Look at me. Tomorrow we're going to be in the Port of Tampa, right here, right next to my house.
Oh,
Port of Tampa. Cool. Oh my goodness. Oh, you know, I got a question. Oh boy, am I going to be throwing some questions at you guys tomorrow? Because I took a drive around the Tampa. I'm like, how are you supposed to find which port to go to in that area? Because you got two or three sections to that port. I'm like,
the Port of Tampa is very small. It only has like about, I think like 4 gates or 5, something like that. It's very, very small. And usually they use either gate 1, 2, and 3. And if Constellation is in town, then they'll use gate 5 or whatever that gate is down at the beginning of the channel side.
Oh, so they only use one side of
because it's kind of like forming an L.
Okay.
So you got a ship that docks here, and then the rest of the ships dock on the side, on the longer.
Kind of like the Port of Miami, where Virgin docks here, and then you got the rest of them, Carnival.
Right. Yeah, but the Port of Miami,
Royal Caribbean,
like 15 ships.
Yeah.
Probably.
In Port Canaveral.
I know, right?
Listen, the only ship that sails out of Jacksonville, John, and I can tell you with all assuredly, is the Elation.
Yeah.
That is the only cruise ship that travels out of Jacksonville.
Yep.
Yeah, but we could do the show next week on Thursday. I'll put it on my calendar.
Cool. Well, there you go, Molly. We got you booked, and you can ask all.
And then gather all
see, now when you when anybody tells me now I'm going back to my Navy days, because when people tell me the Constellation, I think about the old Connie.
Yeah.
The old USS aircraft carrier. There ain't no way the carriers would fit in these small ports. I can tell you that now.
Yeah, not nowadays, that's for sure. No, but I was telling you that MSC is the cheapest way to go. You could probably book 2 people on MSC on an interior for $500 or $600 easy for 2 people.
Really? I think I might need to call you this weekend and talk to you if you got time.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I'm going to be looking at that for my client this weekend.
Okay.
So,
yeah, call me. We could work it together. If we got to do, if we come, I can't even speak today. If we kind of do a stream, just you and I on it, and do a live, just not a live like for everybody to see, but you and I, we can do that or Zoom, and I can show you how you can get it done. But yeah, there's like some really good deals going on.
Okay. John is asking, is that for like a 3 or 4 day cruise?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's for a 3 or 4 day. Depending on what date you want it, John. If you want to give me a date, I can give you a price.
Well, because my client, I can tell you, they were looking at, because I asked them, they said either May of this year or May next year. I said, well, May this year, you can find it on the smaller ships, but you're going to pay a little bit bigger price, particularly because of the time of year we're at now.
Right. The only
And
thing,
sometimes
yeah,
you can get luck, and that would take luck. That
the
would
only
take
thing on there, David, that on MSC there are no smaller ships,
Yeah.
so they're going to get a bigger ship for a really good deal.
Yeah.
That's the good part of MSC. Like right now,
oh
just in May, I could do a 3-night cruise on May 1st, 15th, and 29 of May. And if you were to do the 29 of May for 2 people, no drinks, it's just a cruise, port taxes, and fees. An interior cabin for that day. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me look it up here. An interior cabin for that day, you're looking at, if you do a guarantee cabin, you're looking at $594.60. If you're looking at a Fantastica, which is a deluxe interior, you're looking at $610.60 for 2 people, cruise fare, port taxes, and fees included.
that's half of the price of what I quoted her today, because
Yeah.
I was kind of going, and that was going based on what I knew and what
Right.
the prices were fluctuating at the time when I last looked at it, because I
Right.
haven't
If
looked
you're
at it in a few days.
if you're looking to do a balcony, you got the guaranteed balcony at $764.60. You're not going to get that anywhere in no.
Yeah.
No, you are not. Let me ask
And
you
a
that,
Fantastica,
because
816.
let me ask you this: what about what averagely would that be with the drink packages? Because I was told I was told in no certain terms that they would be getting the drink package.
If you add the drink package on an interior cabin, you got drink package and Wi-Fi for 2 people, cruise fare, port taxes, and fees for $984.60.
Oh crap! And that's about what I quoted her without the drink packages,
Yeah.
which is about 2,000. That's actually, well, no, I wasn't too far off of that one, because I did tell her about I actually told her about 2,000 for a decent one.
Even if you
that.
do a balcony, you're looking at $1,218.60 for a balcony, and that comes with all the drinks, Wi-Fi included and all of that.
Oh, let's definitely, let me text you this weekend, and let's get.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe you can. Maybe we can work on that, and maybe you can help me on that one. Then.
How do you book your MSC? Do you have MSC? Do you go straight to the booking
I
engine?
directly go through the TA portal.
Oh, because you're doing it through the TA portal. Okay.
Yeah.
I do it directly through the cruise company. I go straight through the cruise company because that way I can see all of the cabins available.
I could. What kills me though right now is my computer. I don't know if you were in here when I said my computer decided to take a miserable dive this weekend.
Wow.
It picked up a miserable, so it's hard for me to do. Right now, it's hard for me to do anything. I'm like, I'll look at it, and I will look at see what I can do.
Yeah, just let me know whenever you have time. You got my number. Just call me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll go over it, and then I can let you know, and then that way you can tell your client, all that information. We're discussing it all live stream, right?
Yeah.
I love it. But see, that's the good thing about IRL. And this is a travel show. Okay. In this case, I wasn't planning on going this way, but since I was going to talk about finishing up Australia tonight, because I had been doing Australia. But with my laptop thing, everything I have for that is on there. So now it's buried.
You know what? It would be kind of cool to do a live stream travel quotes. Bring your dates and we will give you a quote live.
There you go. You know what? Maybe we can. Maybe we ought to put that on the. Maybe we ought, whether we do it on this channel or maybe on your channel. Maybe we ought to do that, Tinkerbell. I actually like that.
A travel quote day.
There you go.
You
bring us your cruise.
We'll show them or something like that.
Exactly. That would be cool.
We'll book it online while we're doing this live stream.
There you go.
Hello, Dean.
Hey, Dean.
Interesting one to me is always New Orleans with the Disney. Also, do you know of any other ship that goes out of New Orleans?
For Disney
or any other cruise line? Sorry, too.
I
don't know which one Disney is also.
You got Carnival that goes out of there because they're the smaller
ships. You're never late.
Yep, you got Carnival. MSC does not travel from there. You have, I think, you might have a Royal Caribbean, and possibly a new region. I will have to check on that.
I
But
know
I know
Disney does.
definitely
I've
Carnival
seen
does.
some
Hey,
from
Gloria
Texas, some
Thibodeau.
there from Disney.
Guess I didn't say hi
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah.
They do, but you have to find it on their itinerary
Yeah,
when they're there.
it's not a real regular port.
Exactly. They send it every so often.
Yeah, but they do come out of New Orleans. I was looking at that. I was like, "Ooh, wait a minute," you know.
I know.
Yeah, and then
I
I
don't know.
noticed New
New
Orleans.
one day.
It's a strange one.
Here we
New
go.
Orleans
Our travel queen for the Disney
Oh.
community, Jill. She went out of Carnival Quest from.
Yep.
Yeah, yep. But there's a Disney, what do you call that? Adventures by Disney in New Orleans. So you could do Adventures by Disney and then right afterwards go right onto a cruise.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I noticed there was one of the New Orleans was a Adventures by Disney. So they have a tour guide that walks you through some of the city.
Oh, that is really nice. That's definitely nice.
That would be nice.
Speaking of cruises,
I want to do that.
Speaking of cruises, you need to come hang out. You need to come hang out in April, Tinkerbell, because you do know Jill just got off of the Disney Treasure, and we're going to be picking. We're going to be picking her mind, and she's going to share some.
Awesome.
So if you are actually more than welcome to come on with us if you'd like.
That is true. She was going on the Disney Treasure because I remember a little bit back in the day. She was doing her little countdown. I do remember that.
Yep.
Yeah. She just got back She just got back last week.
Yeah.
I bet you she had the time of her life on that ship because it's beautiful.
I want to hear about the Haunted Mansion parlor. I want to hear about the 20,000 Under the Leagues parlor. I got some questions. But you're more than welcome to come on too, because I really want to hear about this.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
Oh, she wants to do the eastern side of the Caribbean on the Treasure.
Oh, that would be kind of cool.
Oh, yeah. Eastern Caribbean.
Yeah, see that now for me, I want to do. I actually.
The Eastern Caribbean is really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the one
on there, Curacao. I just have to remember.
Because the one I am looking at, I can already tell you the two ports that I'm looking at would be, and I think I mentioned them to you. I think one is St. Thomas.
Okay.
The other one, Martin.
St. Martin. St. Martin, St. Thomas, two different islands.
Yeah. St. Martin is really nice because you can actually do the Flying Dutchman over there in St. Martin. If you guys never done that, it's really cool. They take you to the top of the mountain and you can see the whole entire island. You can see Maho Beach.
Ooh, really?
You're ziplining going down because you kind of like ziplining, but you're going down on a mountain.
Well,
so
we got Jill. We got Jill's attention. St. Thomas shopping haven.
Yeah.
I think they have a Kmart in St. Thomas.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those are the two I'm looking for a cruise in April next year.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, St. Martin. I liked the St. Martin a lot because I did scuba diving there once.
Oh, awesome.
Well, it was controlled scuba. It wasn't really. They had a pipe that went all the way
Now,
out.
see, everybody's going to think I'm crazy.
It was fun.
You're talking about adventure? Hey,
yeah.
Everybody thinks I'm crazy because you know what? I actually want to get my certified in scuba, which I'm hoping to later this year. But I actually want to swim with sharks.
Oh, of course.
No, you
without the cage.
I'm not doing that one. I'm good without the shark.
Oh, that sounds interesting, Harlan.
Butterfly farm.
Really good.
They actually have a butterfly area in Key West as well. It's really nice. I actually been to the one on Key West.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It's right by the southernmost point in that street. There's a butterfly sanctuary there, and it's really, really nice.
Why don't I remember that?
Yeah, I actually have a vlog when I went to Key West last year, and I have one for the butterfly farm.
Another good
one. I'm gonna have to check that out because
it's Vancouver. Vancouver.
I've been to Key West once.
Exhibit up there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I want to do that too. I definitely want to see it.
Not U.S.
Well, look at it this way, Richard. we'll throw you out the pier at Key West
Oh,
and
you're
you can
good.
swim to Cuba. It's only 64 miles.
Oh gosh. Only if you jump in first.
Oh my God.
I ain't that crazy.
I ain't that crazy. I'll repeat.
Look, I know Tinkerbell probably thinks, "Why do I get myself into these things?" I mean,
Oh, and then
No.
I've been to St. Thomas twice. Yeah, twice. And the second time I went, I did an excursion. But the first time we did like we went on top of the hill. It was like a bus, and we went up to the banana museum,
Hmm.
and it had it was the creation of the banana Ducati, and I had an alcoholic banana drink up there. So
well,
that banana
and
museum was
Tinkerbell,
large. I'm talking, it looked
it
like a
is.
super mall almost. You couldn't see the end of it, how long it was. It was big.
No, but I'm honestly though.
Hello,
The other,
Mike. How are you?
Hi, Tinkerbell. I'm doing
Hey,
all right. I've
love.
been
How
sick.
you doing?
I've been sick.
how are you
for
feeling, buddy?
days,
Hmm.
So I'm trying to get over that. But I'm good.
Well, at least you're doing good, so that's awesome.
I am.
Yeah, he's doing
How are
better.
you?
This is
That's
the
the
first
most
time he's
important
had a
thing.
cold in a long time.
Yeah.
His voice is a little off.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate getting
Well,
sick.
you know I'm thinking that's just part of you and the Laurel and Hardy show there.
No, he just never really gets sick.
I never get sick.
He
Dave,
never gets sick. I
wear
do
shorts in 20
periodically.
degree
But
weather up here.
yeah.
Okay?
Oh
It's cold,
man.
and I don't get sick.
Well, see that's why you need to take a cruise in the Caribbean. It
Yeah.
stays warmer up. Don't be
like
staying
that,
up there in the New England states getting buried under snow all the time.
I'm
Now
in
Mike is
Mid-Atlantic,
saying, Mike
so-
has there. Starbucks is open, and I'm thinking, man, Starbucks does sound good right now.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
lucky we're under the other umbrella. I don't have
Yeah.
that. I don't have that display.
Yeah, there is good shopping on St. Thomas. Yes.
There is.
Hmm. Shopping, speaking my language.
I want to know
I
what.
think-
Okay,
I think you-
what else is
Tinkerbell
good
can
on
probably
St. Thomas to
verify this.
actually do? Because I ain't big on shopping.
I think Tinkerbell can verify this, but I think one side, the French
Is the
Dutch side, is
Dutch
more.
and the French.
Yeah, it's French and Dutch, but I think the Dutch side is more touristy.
Yes.
Yes, that's what I thought. So that would be where the shopping would be.
Well, forget the shopping. I want to know what kind of adventures they have.
Well,
Oh,
you
Because
they
I
have
love
quite a
doing
few
tracking.
adventures.
I
They
like to
have
do
quite a
tracking
few.
adventures and
They have a scuba
like sailing
diving. I've done that
adventures.
one.
Mm.
So
yeah, you could do the shuttle thing that takes you all the way to the up in the mountain, and you can
Yes.
see the whole island from there.
Nice.
They have some really nice beaches like Megan Bay Beach.
yes,
You also have the mountain top where you have the best banana daiquiri you can ever possibly taste in this world.
Yep,
It's up
yep.
there.
that banana
Ooh.
museum. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
Yep.
really, really nice. So there's a lot of great places over the Coral Ocean World Park.
Yeah.
That's what Jill was just saying.
It's basically, we were right next to it. It's part of a bay, but it's counted as the like an
Yeah.
aquarium in a
Yeah.
way.
It's
But
really nice.
they do like
Thomas.
secluded dives into the area for some things. They have some the way that we went. It had a helicopter that's been sitting in the bottom of the ocean, and we
Ooh.
got to walk basically right next to it. It was really cool.
And you
So-
cannot miss it.
Isn't
You
it-
gotta try the Bushwhacker. That's the best drink in
Yes.
St. Thomas.
Oh, bushwhack. Okay, what is the bushwhacker? What's the bushwhacker?
What is it? let me.
You said alcohol. You got my. You said alcohol. You got my attention.
No
The
alcohol for me,
Bushwhacker
I'm
was
sorry. I'm not.
invented
Yeah.
at the ship's store Sapphire Pub in Sapphire Village in St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Island in the
Okay.
spring of 1975. And it was named after a visiting guest dog, Bushwhack. That was his name. So they name it Bushwhacker.
That's nice.
Yeah.
What is the Bushwhacker? It has 2 cups of ice, 1 ounce of Absolute Vodka, 1 ounce of Grand Marnier, 2 ounces of Kahlua, 1 ounce of Amaretto, 4 ounces of Bailey Irish Cream, and 1 dash of freshly ground nutmeg.
That's a lot of different
Okay, I
ingredients.
That is, but it sounds absolutely delicious.
It sounds
What
pretty
is that
good.
I can see
non-alcoholic
Dave
version
providing
of
the
that?
video later on.
Yeah,
Let me
give
go
me
get
that
some
bananas
highlights.
and Cardi any
Non-alcoholic
day.
version of it.
Sorry.
You know,
It
One
sounds
flavor,
absolutely delicious to
banana.
me.
I
I
know,
want to
right?
hear what the
My husband liked it,
non-alcoholic
Dave,
version
for
is.
sure.
Yeah,
I'm not
I
kidding.
liked it. I had it. It was really good.
Mm.
A bushwhacker?
The museum where you get that drink is like on top of the hill, has the best view anywhere,
Oh my
and it
God,
has a
yes.
deck. You can sit outside, look at that beach that's right there, which is the famous beach.
Give me 1 second, guys. I'm getting a phone call. Hold on a second.
Sure,
No problem.
no
Oh,
problem.
Jill said she would do a
Um,
banana daiquiri.
Another good thing that you can do
Oh,
on
is
this
he?
island is snorkel. For the people that do not have your scuba license,
Oh,
you
really?
can snorkel in
Nice,
this
nice,
area.
Harlan.
Yeah.
Mm. Let me ask you
Snorkeling
this.
would be very
Oh,
good.
see,
You
that's
see tropical fish all the time around here.
Mm. Let me ask you this question: how ADA friendly is it?
Very.
Really?
This island is more touristy than most. A
oh,
lot
they
of
were
people
no
like going here,
nice, Harlan.
and so
I'm
I
I
sorry.
would say
remember,
ADA
Banana
I
accessible
remember
very
the,
much.
I remember the
Mm.
Bushwhacker tag
Yes.
teams from the
Mm.
'80s and '90s. These other
Yeah.
two went because they're too young. But
Yep.
apparently, last night on the show, that if you were born in the '70s, you're pretty much a relic. If you're born in the '90s, you're vintage, and anything below that, you're too
Gosh.
young.
I'm
Mm.
more than vintage then. Oh gosh.
Oh my.
No, you're not. You're not quite a relic. You're
I'm
still kind of linked to
83.
the
It'll
vintage.
get up there sooner or later.
Yep. Eventually.
I'm a born relic because I was born in the '70s, so I'm a relic. Apparently.
Now, what I would like to know is how ADA friendly is it on the islands?
On which island?
All of them.
Mm.
That is very hard to tell, to be honest with you, because every island is different.
Okay.
It's just a matter of like where you're gonna go
Okay.
and
Yeah.
what you're gonna do, pretty much.
Okay.
And when you're looking at like, let's say if you're looking at excursions because you're going on a cruise,
Yeah.
then I will read very carefully, like, to make sure that it kind of like parallels to what you want to do.
Yeah.
More than likely, they shouldn't. I don't see them having an issue because all of these cruise lines are well aware of all of that. So I've personally never had an issue with any of the excursions.
Yeah.
Well,
And I have had children with ADHD on some of the excursions, and they've done very well with it.
And most of the excursions for any ship that does not count Disney, they should have if it requires walking.
Yes.
If it requires you to sit the whole time,
Right.
Et cetera, et cetera. If there's an ADA accessible option for it.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you,
well,
Jill.
Jill mentioned 3 things. Yeah,
Yes.
Jill did it.
Thank you, Jill.
Yes. It posts usually when you look at the excursion what kind of ADA accessible it is.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Choose
they're
the one
very
that
good
is.
about that.
Because
Yeah.
well, the reason why that I always bring this up is because when you are a visitor in another country, it's like, so how are their laws that compared to the US's?
Well,
Yeah.
it does because even if you're in another country, you got to keep in mind that these cruise lines are working with the vendors,
right?
And,
Yes.
and they're actually working together.
Yeah.
So they have how to say laws, that they have to abide by for their clients.
Right.
So and they're very good at what they do. I'll be honest, I've never had an excursion that has gone crazy or whatever. They're usually very good about it. I have had some excursions that sometimes what they tell you that it's going to happen, it doesn't happen the way it is. So you just got to keep a mind, open mind.
Keep an open mind. I know some islands would have less ADA than others. Like if you went towards, let me think, Dominica.
Okay.
Right.
We did get to go there once.
Okay.
It has, one of the most beautiful waterfalls that you'll ever see, probably. But it's a lot of trails. They're not paved. They're trails, and
Right.
it won't
I get it.
be ADA accessible.
Oh,
And
okay.
like I always
Thank
say
you.
that if you don't feel comfortable, like at 100%, Mike,
Mhm.
try to always go with somebody that you feel comfortable
Yes.
traveling
Of
with,
course.
and that way, you'll be way better at.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Indubitably.
Yeah. Yep.
This
St.
is
Thomas has been
important.
very good for that.
Mhm.
It is kind of mountainy.
Yeah.
Always go with an excursion for that. Don't try to do it yourself. It's very big mountains there. Yes.
I'd rather stop, to be honest with you.
Yeah, just go with
I
an
would rather
excursion.
stop and
Yeah.
just land on the beach.
Yeah.
You
I don't know. I love climbing mountains. And I've climbed
Yep.
some steep ones in Virginia.
Mhm.
That'd be cool.
Well, guys, I'm gonna let you go because I'm gonna get ready for my 7 o'clock show.
Of course.
Yes.
Okay. I love
It's
you
good to
guys
see you.
all to the moon and back, and I'll see you on the next one. So let me know, Dave.
And-
Okay.
Yeah.
I will.
We're
Yeah,
glad
I
to see
will.
you.
So consider next Thursday. That'll
Okay.
be for Molly.
Yeah.
And then like I said, I'll get with you about Jeff D and you guys coming on here and doing
Yeah,
a miniature
definitely. Yeah,
ride.
you got my number.
Or because, like I said, I'd like to know some more about those ports.
Okay.
Kind of so that I can kind of make a decision. So I'm getting, like I said, I'm getting ready
Okay.
to book it. But
No worries. Whatever
Yep.
you need,
It
you have
can.
my number. Just call me.
and then, like I
Nice
said, I'll
meeting
get with you
again,
this.
Mike.
Bye.
Yeah.
Gotta
Love
get
you
it.
guys.
Bye.
Take care.
Love
Bye-bye.
you. Have a good night.
Have a great night.
Thank you.
Yes. Make sure you guys go catch out Tinkerbell's show at 7 o'clock, guys. She does a great job with the show.
Yeah. She does.
We were fortunate
Um,
enough for her to be able to come on for a little while tonight.
wonderful.
So that,
My family is just now in the beginning works of figuring out in 3 years, roughly about 3 years,
Mhm.
we're going to do the Panama Canal,
Nice.
Royal Caribbean.
Wow.
well, then I got a good ship for you. Hey, I got a good ship for you, Richard. It's the number 53.
Yeah.
Plenty of space for you, and it'll fit right through the Panama Canal.
Yep. We want to.
You know what I'm talking about,
Royal
right?
Caribbean. Well,
You know what I'm talking about, right? When
Not
I
very
said
much,
number
no.
53.
Nope.
You've never seen the original Herbie? Come on, people.
Nope.
Oh no. No, wait.
have.
Herbie goes to Monty. Wait, not Herbie.
No, that was not that one.
Herbie goes bananas. Herbie goes bananas.
Yeah, that might have been Herbie
I
Goes
don't
Bananas.
get it.
It was Herbie goes bananas.
I don't get
You've
it.
never seen Herbie goes bananas? Come
I
on.
have.
Nope,
I don't
never
remember
saw it.
every moment of it. Come on.
Let me see.
Herbie went through the Panama Canal.
Oh, cool.
Who
He
are
was
you
thrown
talking
overboard
about?
off a ship, and he went through the Panama Canal.
Fill me in. I'm lost. Who is this Herbie you're talking about?
Okay, Mike. That is a Disney relic you need to watch.
What is it?
Any and all of the Herbie movies.
What is it?
It's basically.
Harlan said he wouldn't go on it.
It's a friendly Volkswagen Bug that likes to make antics and likes to go on races.
Okay.
With comedians.
Okay.
And they just did an updated version with what's her name?
Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan, which it wasn't the best.
Lindsay Lohan.
Oh, thank you, Jill.
I mean, it's
that was
it's a Volkswagen.
It was a remake. You know, it's been a few years.
It was okay for a remake. It was okay for a remake, but I still love the original.
It was not as funny as some of the others that had Steve Belushi or anything. So.
Oh no! Listen, I like number 3 going. I love the number 3, which Herbie Goes Bananas, because I like the part where the criminals go. Where I come from, Chicago. Where I come from, cars don't throw bananas.
Exactly.
I don't care what you say about voodoo.
Yeah.
I don't even want to.
Yes, Buddy Hackett in the first one was awesome.
Yeah.
Tennessee Steinmetz.
Yeah.
Because then I love it because Herbie Ride Again dealt with his grandmother or his aunt.
Yeah.
I think in Herbie Rides Again, Mrs. Steinmetz was living in that.
Gotcha.
And you got to check them. They are funny movies. They're classics.
They're funny movies, classics.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Live
Which
action,
cruise?
funny movies.
I got to ask Harlan this. What cruise lines would you use, Harlan?
That's what I was
Curiosity.
gonna ask.
Yeah.
Because I understand when you have bad customer
Yes.
experiences and
Yes.
that it does make a big
Yeah.
difference on cruise ships.
It really does make a difference anywhere. I mean,
Yeah, he could get he kept it clean in the movies, but he could, as a comedian actor, he could get raunchy.
Oh my.
Well,
Harlan is
that's like Robin Williams. So.
But when we're talking raunchy back then, when you're talking raunchy back then versus raunchy what
now,
Eddie Murphy and all them did, Buddy Hackett was total clean.
You know, it's interesting because there's also a comedian who was very famous, and it's very interesting to see how what the comedy has changed.
Oh yeah.
Throughout the years, but
oh yeah.
in my opinion, I think that some of the comedians now are not as funny.
Well, of course not, because they're not really allowed to be.
They can't anymore.
They can't.
Not really, but you know.
Yeah, they got codes and rights, and
I know.
If you try to be too raunchy, then the selected community that you're doing it for sometimes goes away from you.
True.
It's just it's more marketing now than it is anything else.
Yeah.
Yes. Speaking of marketing,
sure.
We'll be back in 1 minute. It's time for a market break.
Whether it's luxury or fun in the sun, Dave's got the tips to make your cruise number one. Tune in, sit back, let's plan your stay on Cantrell Country's Travel Way. It's Cantrell Country's Travel Way, setting sail on adventure every day. From island stops to ocean blue, we got your cruising covered through and through. Pack your bags and set your sights. We're cruising seas and booking flights from the ports to the waves where dreams come alive. Dave Cantrell is here to guide your ride. It's Cantrell Country's Travel Way, setting sail on adventure every day. From island stops to ocean blue, we've got your cruising covered through and through.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so he would do Carnival, Holland, America, Cunard, Princess, some of the British cruise lines. He would also consider Ada Cruise Line. Okay.
What about the DCL, Harlan, which is the Disney Cruise Line? Excuse me.
He's one of them that didn't really like it as much. He doesn't really like the kids, but it's fine.
I understand.
And I can tell you this. I can tell you this.
DCL if you don't know that you're paying the price,
Right.
And you can tell. I mean, Harlan's been around Tinkerbells for a while, so I know some of the people that come from that channel. They have done a ton of cruises. So
got it. Changing something. You don't mind me? I'm doing something.
Here you go. And I understand this because some people are like this.
I understand that, and that's fine. I get it. Gotcha.
Oh, he's been on 31 cruises. He's been on a ton. That's a lot of cruises.
Dave, did you know that there was a TV show based upon the Love Bug or Herbie?
Yes, it didn't go over so well.
It didn't go over so well, but I would like to try to rewatch that thing. See,
it didn't. I'm going to tell you now, it didn't last long.
Okay,
they canceled it fairly quick.
Yeah,
I do remember it because it was so bad that it didn't.
Oh, it happened. 1982 is when they made that TV series.
Wow.
I know. I would have been 12 years old. That's why I remember it.
Yeah, 1 year before I was born. So
the year after I was born.
Yeah.
Oh, well, not, and that's not surprising. The way some of them are being bought up by other cruise lines, that's not.
Mhm.
Yep. Have a good time, Harlan. We'll see you over there in Tinkerbell's because I'm gonna be heading over to Tinkerbell's as soon as I'm done here, which we're about to wrap up here in a little bit.
Yeah,
but it was good to have Mike come in.
I used to have the biggest problem with casinos on the cruise ships.
Okay.
Because me, my sister, and my mom, all three could not be by any kind of smoke.
Oh, really?
Cigarette smoke.
Oh, I get it.
Highly
And
allergic.
now,
I get that.
But now most cruise lines make it so there's no smoking in the casinos on the ships.
I'm glad of that.
But it used to be that there was smoking sections that you had to walk through just to get to the other part of the ship.
not anymore.
Mhm.
Not on a lot of the newer
used
ships.
to. And that's why
And I agree. I agree with you because I'm like Harlan. I mean, there's times I like my casinos just to do the slots, just to have a little bit of fun.
Good night, Harlan.
Nope, waste of space.
Nope, speak for yourself.
Well, that's also why I like Disney because Disney will not ever have or does not have.
Yeah, you will never see. That's because they're family oriented. They're family oriented, so you'll never.
This is
well, Carnival is too, but they have casinos, but still.
But they have bingo.
Yes, they do.
See,
they do have a little.
Nobody plays bingo. I'm telling you, nobody plays bingo.
Listen, I watched a vlog
every time.
Bingo is a dying breed. All I'm gonna say, bingo is a dying breed.
No, Dave. Nope.
It is a dying breed.
It will live on forever.
I'm going to tell you, you know what? I'm going to tell you this. If I had 10 clients and I asked them, would you go to a casino or play bingo? You know how many would choose the casino over bingo?
Bingo.
8.5. You'd be the only 2.5 because I'm telling you, most of them would go to the casino.
Watch
here's
this.
the
what if the casino has bingo?
And I'm not saying bingo's wrong. It just it depends on what you want. I mean, it's not a bad thing. I am not a fan of bingo. I cannot stand bingo.
I just can't stand casinos.
Well, not everybody can.
It's a waste of time and a waste of money. I'm sorry. I would rather play bingo.
It's just the people that are around casinos, not the casinos themselves.
Yeah.
It's not all as bad as people make it out to be.
Have you been to Atlantic City, Dave? Like seriously?
I have been to some major casinos. And
then you have been to AC then.
All I've got to say is, Dave, I used to pick them up because I was an Uber driver from casinos all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Every single person that I picked up is always drunk.
Woo!
They do not regulate their drinking on
Lifestyle the car.
I'm not arguing that point, but I'm not saying. Here's my thing.
And guess
what?
And
here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. One, they control it on the cruises for sure.
They
will not let a person get belligerent. Now,
you should wonderful talk about
it. Happens. People try, but I can guarantee you they'll jump on it faster than they would at a casino.
Have you watched the
There was a nice little cast member that decided to try to help people around the casino, correct? On the Princess Cruise Line. Older gentleman in his 90s decided to get drunk enough that he punched her straight in the face.
Get out.
You know what? There are some people. It does happen. I'm not saying it doesn't.
That's crazy.
It knocked her out. There was no cast member there.
Well, and I guarantee you, he got his butt arrested.
Yeah,
and like anywhere, he would get his butt. I'm going to tell you what.
Wow, that's crazy.
You know what?
That's insane.
Some people. I'm going to tell you this. I've had friends that have gone to bingo places, and I've had them tell me. People have gotten into fights over bingo.
Oh,
what happens everywhere.
But
I have seen them get into fights over bingo. So honestly, it just comes down to
Can I
what
honestly
the
say
people
something
enjoy.
about the whole
I'm
I
not,
guess it
you
also
know,
matters on what kind of clientele you're getting into the ship.
That's true. That's true, and that's why I want. See, for me, for my first cruise, I'm sorry.
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna go Disney
That's
Cruise
why I
Line.
don't really know if I really want to go on to Carnival anymore.
See,
I'm going away from it. Princess and Carnival might be knocked out.
see, Disney's
The
fantastic.
clientele. I'm sorry, but
See, it's this kind of stuff that makes it. And whether Richard, seriously, how many times on the news do you hear stories about people disappearing off of cruise ships? You know, getting lit.
how many times do you hear? How many times do you hear about people dying in car crashes? I just had a truck turn over on 47, and it killed a young teenager.
I get that, but seriously, Dave, on
So-
certain
they
cruise
only tell in
you
the news.
hear about this stuff all
Okay.
the time.
They
You hear
only
about it all the
tell
time.
you in the news about deaths on the highways in the state that you live in.
Hmm.
Washington State does not hear
Right.
about any of the Florida ones at all.
No, but how
Zero.
many times do you hear about car crashes happening in your state? A ton.
Zero.
The news is.
It all depends
Zero.
on
I can't
where,
believe that. Okay,
because
that I
don't
cannot
watch
believe.
news.
I do not
honestly
hear
don't watch
very
news.
much at all of them. Yeah,
I do
maybe
not watch
But
twice
news
a
at all.
week.
The question is, do you watch the news? I
No.
don't, so I don't
No.
have to hear about it
I
anyway.
don't. I don't listen to the
There-
news.
there's
Why
your
listen
reason.
to the-
News
You're-
at all. The only news
I
I,
just
like
drown
is
it out.
Disney news.
Why listen to?
There's
gossip?
why you don't hear about it.
It's gossip.
It ain't gossip. Yeah,
Yeah,
trust
it
me.
is.
Not
You're
when
okay,
car
so you're not
crashes.
saying politics is gossip?
No, because
Amen to
politics is
that.
real.
It
You're a
is.
pain in the butt.
It is. Some
It
of it.
is.
Some of it is.
Have a great night, Jill.
Hi,
We're
Jill.
getting ready to wrap up.
How'd we
Yeah.
get on this subject anyway?
I don't know. It's a
We went down the rabbit hole. We dived in.
Dave.
we dived in.
seriously.
That's why I'm pulling us out. That's why I'm
Let
pulling
me
us
ask you
out of
guys
it.
this question. Let me ask you guys this one seriously. I would
I have to go get dinner.
I would rather be safe on a cruise with non-alcoholic people than I would with being with the
You'll find them everywhere, but
with the on.
You're gonna find people on the Disney.
everywhere. But
You're gonna find them on DCL too.
you
I know
will.
that.
But
But
DCL
the thing is, though, I
still
know how to
has.
avoid it.
Most people don't know this, but DCL still has staff members that are not costumed to security.
I'm glad of that.
People do not know that they do that.
I'm
still, but
really
yeah.
glad that they do that because
Yep.
I
Oh.
see,
They're
that kind of
police.
stuff
They're just
makes
not.
me
Anyway,
they don't have
Okay,
no-
guys.
They don't have no, badge or nothing.
right. That's smart.
Yeah, they just look like
Oh,
a regular person.
Anyway,
Yeah.
well, we
Yep.
need to wrap it up because I've got to go get dinner.
Oh,
I haven't
sure,
even
sure.
had dinner yet.
You gotta go get dinner.
Go eat.
Yes,
Already ate.
because I had to run to the house to go pick up my new merchandise.
Oh,
This is a
nice.
shirt, Mike. This is a
Nice.
new shirt.
That's nice.
Oh gosh.
This
Is
is
your
a
new
hat.
hat?
Nice hat.
I'm gonna have to wear my white Disney Cruise Line hat now.
You know
it
what?
looks
I'm gonna
exactly
need to
like
get?
that.
You know what I need to find, Richard, is a white Spirit jersey. No
Well,
joke.
You have the fluffy one that is somewhat gray/white
Well,
somewhere.
but it's hold on. It's right
I'll
over
have
there.
him searching
I
for
know
it.
exactly where it is. I know exactly where it is.
Well, no searching for it tonight because I got to wrap up because I do got to.
Yeah.
That's my name. I mean, I know
5 o'clock comes early to get to work. So
Yeah.
that too.
Just, all gotta say, we're going on.
if it was Thursday night, we could sit here and argue whatever we wanted.
Yeah,
to,
you
because
just know,
I don't go to work till 1:30, so it wouldn't matter.
know
get
what
it.
kind of clientele that you're going onto the ship with. What do they specialize in? Is that's where you want to go?
Right. And what do you want to do?
Yep. What do you want to do? Some of them have better excursion than others.
Mm-hmm.
They do.
Yeah,
Some
I mean, if
people
you
do.
really want to, if you really want to party hardy like Mike, then
No,
he
I
needs to
don't
go on
party.
Then if you want to
I do
party
not
hardy,
party.
Mike
Right.
needs to go hard. I'm just teasing, Mike. I'm
I
just
know.
teasing.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, then you need to go on a Virgin cruise. You want to really party hard? There you go.
Line.
That specializes in party hardy.
It's a night away.
What?
You can DJ the night away. That is their slogan, by the way. If you look it up, Verizon, you can DJ the night away.
That's what
He means virgin.
I don't get it.
It's Virgin, not
but that's
Verizon.
okay.
But yes.
Yeah.
Whatever floats your boat. That's all I
Oh
gotta
no,
say.
yeah, and
Every
they
single ship has a DJ playing over 80% of the time.
well,
I'm
and
so
but
bored of it.
but here's the thing. Here's the thing you got to remember.
Hmm.
Virgin is definitely meant to
Yep.
be a couple
Yep.
partying
Yeah.
cruise.
Younger
It's
group.
not. You will not see. You might see a kid or hear on them, but very almost nil on it because it's for
Old
young.
clients don't really like to go on that one either.
It's for your party. It's
You
definitely for your
might
party
find a lot of people
And here's
around
the
your
thing.
age.
Here's the thing. You don't necessarily have to go to the party on
No,
the
you
Virgin
don't.
cruise line.
True.
So, but that again,
And I also heard
it just depends on knowing your client. That, like Richard said, it depends on your client.
Okay.
Yeah, it depends on your client. And I know I heard that the Verizon has the best out of any of the cruise lines. It has the best sound dampening rooms out of any of the ships. I heard.
It
Really?
probably does.
It probably might. Yes.
You mean like soundproof?
It's almost soundproof. You don't hear the DJ going when it's going. Yeah. If you don't want to hear it, you don't hear it.
You know, for me,
You
now,
know, they thought of that because that is
That's
that
good.
kind of cruise.
that's good.
Okay.
Now, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be mean about, with the other different cruise lines, but it's like, I don't want, because here's the thing. I don't want my first cruise to be a bad experience.
Of course not.
That's my thing. And it's
You don't. Nobody does.
I know.
Nobody does.
My
Mike.
problem
No.
was, yes, I set
But
my
that's why
high
I'm so
standard
hesitant
as
about it.
Carnival as my first cruise. It was
Right.
okay. But the first one I remember, it was a Disney Cruise Line.
Right.
That's a high standard
Right. I get it.
because it's the highest standard you
I
can
get
go.
it. I get
Really.
it.
That's why it's hard for me to go to other ships. I critique it a little bit too much.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
I got
Seriously
pampered.
though,
Hmm.
I do because I do want to get over and watch Tinkerbell's channel.
Sure.
Yes.
Sure.
Go watch her stream, please.
Yes.
Tinkerbell.
Yes.
Yes, make sure you guys go over there and don't forget. So now next week we're going to have Molly,
Yeah.
Tinkerbell,
Nice.
me on, and we're going to do Q. Might be a good time for you to come in and ask more Q&As if you really want to cruise, Mike.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be.
I
It's
might be
all
willing to
nothing
come
up.
on to the
It's
Disney
about
Cruise Line
first time
section.
cruisers.
I'll be
It's
able
about
to
Q&A
great.
first time cruisers.
Good.
I'll answer
Oh.
questions too, Dave, if you want me to for Disney Cruise Line. Doesn't hurt me.
Oh, I got
That's
plenty
the
of
one I know.
I got plenty of questions.
Yeah.
On DCL.
I know.
Plus now I got to work on that
No.
stuff for my client. Now plus I got the stuff to work on for my client too.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'll be there too, Dave. I should be okay for the 13th. This shouldn't be a problem.
Oh, wait a minute. 13. Wait a minute. What am I doing on that day?
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. I got to check something on my calendar.
Well, good.
Well, while he's checking that, I'm going to end the stream.
Yeah, exactly. We're heading out.
Nope, I'm good.
And just hold on, Mike. You can let me know if you can do it.
Yes, I can.
Let me go ahead and end.
Yeah, I can do it.
Okay, good. Anyways,
Yeah.
have a great night, guys. If you are
Bye, guys.
looking, for those that watch the replay or new to my channel, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, share the
Mhm.
like, subscribe, and if you definitely are looking for a magical vacation, let the Cantrell Country Travelway help you find your magical vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.